Hey guys, um, sorry if the lighting's not great or the audio's not great. Um, yeah, for those who don't know me or have never seen a video on my channel or have never seen my face, even if they follow me on Instagram or follow this channel, this is me. Today's date is October 2nd, 2025. I wanted to come on here, record a little unedited type video different from what I've done before already. Like a lot of my content has just been sort of like little short form, like short video, like short film video content, like little fan films or some shit. But this is something new I want to try and do going forward. Um, Truth be told, I have been watching a lot of content lately, from other reality TV, experts like Flynn Masters, CZ, no, not CZ, well, Flynn Masters, Once Upon an Island, Idled Out, Iridium. And what I like about them is how they're able to just kind of talk their very honest to God feelings. Sorry if my eyes keep wandering or whatnot. It's been a long day. Um, so I wanted to just kind of come on here, kind of do my own rough version of that. No editing, no like pictures or anything, no text, just give you my honest opinions. So, I guess I'll want to start. Obviously, Big Brother 27 just wrapped up. This is the 27th season, 25 years of Big Brother US. You would think by this point, the producers have a fairly decent idea, especially with all the complaints and everything the fans and the community have thrown at them. You think by this point they would have a good understanding of what the general public wants to see and what they don't want to see. And I understand that sometimes it's you can't win no matter what you do. I get that. But you swing for the fences. You try to do something, you know, tangible. I get that. But sometimes it doesn't work. Now, Big Brother has been on for 25 years, 27 mainline flagship seasons. It's had three celebrity spinoffs, BB Over the Top, and a Reindeer Games. Which, by the way, still fucking waiting on season two. Should have been done last year, guys. Season one was a fucking hit. What are you doing? Get on that shit. And preferably bring back Cameron. Dude got screwed. Bring him back and bring Keanu on too. And bring fucking all of those guys. Just don't bring Cody again. Don't bring Cody, don't bring Xavier, alright? They were a flop. No. You can bring back Frankie. That would be cool. And bring back Paul too. But yeah, so yeah, I I just finished watching the finale of season 27. My family and I we've been watching the season from the beginning. I've watched a fair amount of the live feeds. Um I've watched TV Talks with Tom, another great reality TV YouTuber who I highly recommend you check out. Small one trying to get some thing going. Highly recommend. Great content. And I have to say, this has been a weird. This year for Big Brother has been interesting because it's not only their 25th year of Big Brother US, this is also the first year since 20 um since 2012, I believe, where we don't have a season of Big Brother Canada because as you all probably already figured out, the TV network, Global TV, who produces Big Brother Canada, they for whatever reason pulled the plug. Um, I mean, I'm not totally surprised given the last two seasons they cut the feeds and it just seemed like I don't know, seemed like they just didn't care anymore, which is sad because they still had something to offer, I feel like. And also, we never got that All-Star season. We never got that All-Star season. We never got a crossover with the US players versus them. A lot of missed opportunities. So, it's a bummer. I I really enjoyed Big Brother Canada, and I was rewatching it. In fact, I'm rewatching a documentary made by BB Big Brother Remix, who did the awesome documentaries for The Brigade, Derek Levasseur, um, and I think Kat Dunn from BB21. He's done other videos as well, but yeah, dude has such a great craftsmanship, and I was watching Pretty Boys, and even season seven, a season that is very divisive and kind of widely panned, I still enjoyed it. And I still enjoyed watching the players in the gameplay. And I'm just so fucking irritated. You know, it makes me more mad knowing that we don't have them now. So now we're just stuck with the US version, which, I'm gonna be honest, it feels like they're just fucking losing it. They're losing their grip. This season, they had a lot of potential. A whole hell of a lot of potential. You had 16 fresh new cast members. You had a returning player. You had a great theme, murder mystery hotel, an evil mastermind, fucking wreaking havoc on the game in little ways. They had so much going for them, and they didn't take advantage of all these things, all these little things, and it just sucks. It feels like Big Brother. They were they were offered a lot on a silver platter, and they took that silver platter and they chucked it behind their head and said, "We'll work with the scraps we have right now. Thank you, though." And I'm like, "You guys, the fuck are you doing?" So yeah, I don't know. My family's basically done with Big Brother. I mean, my mom's just fucking she's kind of just lost interest because I mean, to her words, it's become more of a popularity contest than a fucking game of strategy, which sucks. Which fucking sucks because I genuinely do love Big Brother. I do have still some soft spot for it, even though it is my least favorite of the Titan 4 reality series of Survivor, Big Brother, The Amazing Race, The Challenge. You know, it's my least favorite of the four, but I still have a soft spot for it. It just sucks to see it go from this to like I don't know. I guess where do I start with my problems with this season? So yeah, starts off, we got 16 new people, 8 men, 8 women. We have a mastermind affecting the game, causing chaos, who, spoiler alert, was revealed at the finale to be Dr. Will Kirby. Are any of us surprised? No. I know there was an article, I think written by Collider or Screen Rant, saying how Big Brother is clearly just clinging on to nostalgia, and I understand that complaint. I feel like if anything, you should incorporate it Will in another way, or I don't know, maybe just let him stay and retire. I don't know. But it also just reminds me how much I miss the guy. Because I saw him on Deal or No Deal Island season 2 earlier this year, watched him get brutally eliminated and then announce his retirement, and it's like, great. This is it. This is the last time we're gonna see him is doing some fucking porn quality acting for the stupid script they have. As he's getting fucking hauled off by these people in cheap looking police uniforms. Oh my god. So yeah, that sucked. And then the returning player they had, Rachel Riley, BB12 jury member, and Big Brother 13 champion, and Traitors season 1 you know, contestant, you'd think that'd be a recipe for success, but it's not. We've had returning players on seasons filled with a bunch of rookies before. We've had coaches season where they had 12 rookies and like four returning players as coaches slash team captains. They've done that twice, season 14 and 18. Season 13, the one that Rachel won, they had dynamic duos. They had Rachel and Brendan, they had Jordan and Jeff, they had Dick and Danielle. And then, of course, the last time they had a season where it was one vet and 16 rookies, it was Paul, who I've seen a lot of people giving shit over the years, and who I know a lot of people were comparing him to this season's player. Specifically, I think Vince. I'm going to be honest. That's a fucking insult to Paul. Paul is not that bad, both as a player or as a person. I don't know. It's just sad. I'm going to be honest. Of all the seasons I've watched Rachel, this was the one where I hands down hated watching her the most. This is clearly a woman stuck in the past, stuck living in a fantasy. She thinks that she's still the legend she was. I don't know. It's kind of like when they brought Suri back 2 years ago for Big Brother 25. It didn't really work the way they thought it would, especially with having her son in there. So I don't know. Maybe, and also I don't think it's right to put in a former winner. Like with Paul, it was like a former runner-up. That would have been like that. I can understand. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's fair because he didn't win, giving him a second chance, but you're gonna make him really have to work for it this time. And I'm like, you know what? That I can understand. You know, but former winner, come on, guys, come on. And one who everyone's gonna want to fucking suck up to because she's clearly got all that fucking clout and all that stupid loyalty from that dumbass fan base that still defends her. Here's the thing. That's another thing that I see a lot of people villainizing and victimizing some of the certain players. Now, to the credit of most people, they were right for some of the people they called out. I will say that. But saying that, but then I saw some Brendan, complaining and bitching on an interview, I think with Rob Sesternino, saying how his wife and Ashley were being, you know, discredited or um being played up as mean girls and that Kiana was being, you know, put on a pedestal unrightfully. Dude, no. He was put on a pedestal because we actually fucking like him. Sure, he was naive, innocently naive. Yeah, he had bad reads. Yeah, he was somewhat delusional, but saying that he is like making him out to be like this delusional douchebag and even comparing him to Riley and other players is fucking absurd. And also, it people aren't trying to make your wife or Ashley look like mean girls. They are mean girls. Those two and Ava and Mickey, all four of them, I'll tell you what, if I do ever end up playing Big Brother or I end up more versed in the Big Brother community, I don't want nothing to do with any of them. If I cross paths with them, I'm just gonna keep walking. And I'm sure they'll keep walking too, and that's fine. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And I hope to God Keanu does not waste a single second or breath trying to befriend them in the real world. They don't deserve it. I will say this. This season did give us some pretty cool moments and characters. Obviously, you have America's favorite player this season, Keanu. Big Brother new era, which I like to look at as the post-pandemic slash post All-Stars 2 era. Like Big Brother, I feel like is divided into three eras, kind of like how Survivor's divided into three eras, how the challenge is divided into like four or five eras. Um, that you have seasons 1 through 15 being like the old school era. Then you have seasons 16 through 22. That's like modern slash mid school era. Then we have the era I just referenced, new era, seasons 23 onward. New era, we have had a lot of just fucking, worthless, soulless, just forgettable meatbags who are more dry and one note and forgettable than a fucking 80s slasher victim. Saying something because I watched a lot of those cheap fucking films like Maniac and stuff, and I'm like, they have more personality. Y'all have fucking a fucking wooden plank has more personality than you. Like that is embarrassing. But we've also had a lot of great characters. I mean, there's a reason why, you know, a lot of them have been getting calls back for like other shows, like Amazing Race, The Challenge. It's because they have made an impact. Now, people have asked me who I think are the best characters of Big Brother's new era. Well, truth be told, I've went back on this a lot. If I'm basing it off of pure gameplay, Tiffany from BB23, Derek from BB23, Xavier from BB23, um, Turner from BB24, uh, Corey from BB25, uh, Chelsea from BB26. If I'm basing it off of that, those guys are definitely in there. Hell, even Morgan from this season. But if I'm basing it off of overall impact on the game and just as a character and what they had to offer in terms of entertainment and just kind of just being themselves, to me, there are three people who stand out. And no, none of them are Angela. I I don't hate Angela. I think she's interesting at the very least. But the three best characters of the new era, in my opinion, are Taylor from BB24, Cameron from BB25, and Keanu. What all three of them have to offer is not only are they all great underdogs, very easy and likable to root for, but on top of that, they all contributed a ton to their season's gameplay and narrative, which is such a crucial thing for me in this season when watching a season of Big Brother. Because if you're not contributing anything, then you should just get the hell out of here. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was rooting for all three of them on their season. They were early draft pick favorites of mine. And I mean, hey, I was right on Taylor. So I'll take that. But yeah, I just have hated the way that even how, with all the kindness and all the generosity they've given people, they still got treated like shit. Their kindness was taken advantage of in a way that I didn't even find entertaining. Like I normally, because I'm an old school Big Brother fan, I enjoy the drama, especially when it has to do with mainly the game, like game related drama. I love. That's why season 10 fucking rules because it all makes mostly just revolves around the game. That's what I love. Same with season 6. Same with season 3 even. Same with um 24. That's what I love. I love that. But some of these modern seasons, they just feel like the drama just feels way too petty and personal and just, I don't know. It's just not fun to watch. It's just ugly and it's just, I'm like, what are we doing, guys? Are we just trying to muck it up for the fucking camera? You're trying to get your fucking 15 minutes of fame? Because guess what? None of us are even willing to give you a minute of our time. Like Jimmy this season, over theatrical, Rachel, Ashley, Jesus Christ. In terms of the other cast members, um, I mean, Adrian and Zay were just nothing characters. Same with Amy, all three of them. I don't think they're awful people, but you know, although Zay, fuck you again for saying that, for dropping that R word, by the way. I hope you've learned. I hope you're learning from this. Because as a fellow autistic person, I didn't let Jared get away with it. I'm not letting you get away with it. But like Jared, I do hope you can grow and learn, and I think you will. But anyways, um, yeah. So I didn't mind seeing Jimmy go. I thought that was a good. The gameplay and the story were messy for the most part in a way that I enjoyed, but there was just so much of it that I'm like, this is ridiculous, guys. You can't be this stupid. You can't be this fucking weak. You can't be this pathetic. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But yeah. So yeah. The so yeah. Those three were nothing characters. Jimmy didn't really care for him. Zach, dude, I don't know. I looked at him as a possible person who could win the game. But then my problem came with the fact that I don't know what his problem was. I don't know why he was so fucking loyal to Morgan and Mickey and people who just, you can tell they were going to cut him. They were willing to cut him or Vin. And he still stayed loyal to them. And not only that, but he stupidly went home with the 10K. Why? Because he didn't want to give it to the girl who nominated him. I'm sorry. The dude just, I don't know, there's just something about him that it just rubs me wrong. Maybe not in the way of some of these other contestants. But yeah, Catherine, she was, she seems like a sweetheart. She seems like she has her head on straight, but clearly, for reasons I'm not even gonna bother getting into just yet, I hope she's okay. I genuinely hope. I don't know. I don't think she should have come on the show. I'm sorry. I think she just should have said nope. That's another thing. Recruits, bringing on people. Here's the thing. I think the same thing goes for Survivor and other shows. It's fine if you cast a few recruits, people who are unfamiliar with it. It's fine if you want to cast a few super fans. That doesn't bother me. But what bothers me if you cast too many of each one, of either one, both, then you have a problem. Because then the players are playing way too, they're overthinking it and playing way too this or that, trying to do this or trying to do that, or they're just like completely clueless and don't fucking contribute anything to the game. Now, occasionally recruits do offer a lot. Leah last season, she was fucking awesome. She was a great character, a great player. And then there's super fans. Angela, not bad. Tucker, not bad. So it just bugs me when we get players like Catherine who clearly just don't do much, or players like Adrian who overthink it. Stop overthinking it, guys. And like I mentioned earlier, Mickey was one who when the season started, I had her as my number one draft pick. It was her and Morgan at top two. Then by week 4, she lost me. I was like, this woman has just sunk her game and her reputation. I don't know what the hell she was thinking. I felt bad for Jimmy and Riley. That's how much I did not like or respect Mickey and how dumb of a move. I, oh my God. I don't think, and also just the way that she would talk about people and just bringing real life shit into it, and also accusing Keanu or others of this stuff and this, saying they're this or that. I don't know. I'm like, girl, get over it. Stop. Just just stop. It's the same thing with Rachel and Ashley. Bro, Ashley, right from the get-go, I could tell she was going to be a problem. She was going to be a big character somehow, and she was going to be a problem. But that fucking showergate, man. I don't understand how the hell they didn't put her up again after that first week. Oh my god. I guess in fairness, Rachel lost Amy, so she made Ashley her new bitch. But yeah, Rachel, this was her, in my opinion, worst season. Season 12, she was even better than this. This season, she was just an old, stuck up, entitled, bratty, just non-pleasant witch version of herself. It was just awful to watch. And although I did like the fun dynamic between her and Keanu, I do think it is one of the more interesting dynamics in Big Brother history, especially in recent years. I do think that was the best part of this season. I hated the way that it ended. The White Locust twist, awful. I would have much rather her go out at the hands of someone like Keanu or Kelly or someone like that. I don't know. Will, love him easily. Him and Keanu, favorites, no debate. Kelly, I can understand why many people were not really the biggest of fans of her. Here's the thing, I didn't hate her. I appreciate what she offered in terms of entertainment in the game. And I did watch the feeds, and yes, she did stir some shit up. Yes, she was a little off putting. Yes, she. But to say that she was a nasty, mean girl type person, I don't know if that's necessarily fully true. I didn't really see much other than maybe a few things said here or there about Rachel. Although it wasn't like with Mickey who called out her family. I don't know. I Kelly was a question mark for me, so I don't know. Lauren, another big disappointment. And it just is proof to me why even now, at my maturest, I still will not go on Big Brother because I am still way too fucking young. People who are 21 or like people who are younger than 25, younger than 24, even people who are younger than 24 or 25 should not go on the show. I'm sorry. Lauren just proved it. Unless you're Hannah Chada. Unless you're Hannah Chada or Alyssa Lopez, then go for it. Or Steve Moses or Ian Terry, then go for it. But yeah, Lauren, bless her heart, she's a good person, but a bad player. She is frustrating to watch. God. Oh, those HOHs were hard to get through. Ava Pearl. I mean, right from the beginning, I just didn't really click with her. And then by week 4, when that whole incident with her and Keanu happened, I was like, girl, you got so much fucking insecurities, and you're taking them all out on this dude who's not even being a douche to you. He's genuinely happy you're here. He's genuinely supportive of you. And you're taking advantage of that kindness and you're fucking trying to make a fool out of him. I will say I believe you have a prompt moment will always live rent free in my head. That competition was a lot of fun to watch, by the way. The Michael Myers moment comment, it was great. But for Ava to sit there and bring real life shit into the mix, I'm like, girl, he was not trying to do that to you. He was not trying to judge you for how you look. You're taking this way out of context. And also, you're saying that you were going to give him the biggest hug or congratulations. BS. You were sitting there for a fucking solid 20 to 30 seconds. Didn't say shit. You just shook your head like with everyone else. She had no right to go off on him like that. And Rachel and Mickey and them criticizing her for criticizing him. Oh my god. So that sucked to watch. And then to see her talk shit about Rachel. Here's the thing. I understand Rachel shouldn't have been dragging her like that. But to hear her talking shit the way that she was, oh my god. And she was just kind of really fucking annoying. Oh my god. Way too dramatic, way too theatrical. It felt just so stupid and so cringeworthy to watch. I know my mom was kind of rooting for her after Keanu went. I was not. No. I've already mentioned Ashley many times. Morgan was an interesting character, kind of like with Kelly. I'm kind of on the fence about her. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I don't love her. I kind of am like, she's solid. She could have been better. Her first third of her game, like the first 4, 5 weeks, she did good. But then by the middle point, she started to stumble after the whole incident with Zach and Vince and everything. And then by back end, the third part, she took off. And I was like, this is it. I said at the beginning of the season, I said she kind of reminded me of maybe being a Vanessa Russo type from BB17, who was awesome. And I was hoping we'd get some of that. And she kind of somewhat lived up to that expectation. And I genuinely thought we were going to see her as the winner. I If Keanu couldn't win, I was hoping she could win. Instead, somehow fucking Ashley wins that final HOH and takes her out. Oh my god. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't Vince. I don't know. And then Vince, of course. Holy shit. I started out the season really rooting for him. I had him high on my rankings. And then by week 6, 7, I was like, yeah. And the things I would hear him saying about Keanu, how he didn't deserve to be there any more than him or anyone else. Bitch, he deserved to be there 1,000 times more than you and everyone else in that house. So yeah. Um, Keanu, as I've mentioned, dude was easily the best character of the season. He had so much to offer, both in terms of character moments, gameplay, you name it. He was such a delight to watch. Because yes, he was a bit naive and a bit bad at reading the room sometimes, but holy crap, he just was so fun to watch. He felt like the kind of guy I would want to hang out with, like go get a beer with. That's the kind of guy. He's the kind of guy you would want to work out with. So I was happy to see him make it far and, prove all of them wrong, and prove himself right when he said, my whole moment is winning from here on out and picking you all off one by one. I'm like, amen. See, those are the types of Big Brother moments we want. Ones that come naturally and that come out of pure, pure intention, not fucking rehearsed theatrically like fucking Rachel, Ashley, and Jimmy do. But yeah, the twists this season were uneven. I liked the powers, although the HOH interrogation power, scrap that. Secret veto, solid. The mystery competitor, I thought that was actually a good idea. I actually thought that was a really, really good idea. So you can bring that back. Recycle that one, Big Brother. You can recycle that one. Um, I enjoyed the double eviction. I'm glad they brought back the AI arena, aka the blockbuster. I do think they should have cut it off after the pre-jury ended. I think they should have reverted back to normal Big Brother like season 26 did, but I don't know. Um, the special eviction. during the final five was just, I don't know, it just felt cheap. I don't know. And it sucked to see. I wasn't really a big fan of it. Then we have, uh, yeah, I don't know. This season just really didn't hit. And then, of course, we have the big problem. Y'all know I'm going to talk about him. Riley Jeffries. Holy shit. What fucking joke of a man. Y'all compared Keanu to him. Y'all compared him to Paul. I saw some people compare him to Paul. I'm not going to mention them. I'm sorry, what? Seriously, it's the casting producer. What the fuck were you thinking? What the hell were you actually thinking when you casted that man? Abusive, verbally, and honestly, probably physically, for if rules and regulations and cameras weren't in place. Fucking controlling and just genuinely not pleasant to be around. Very unnerving and uncomfortable. Dude fucking sucks. I saw Survivor Obsessive, that one small Survivor YouTube channel that posts videos like vote offs and everything and whatnot, fights and everything. I saw him, he started his elimination poll for season 27, and rightfully he got fucking eliminated right the hell away. Thank God. Riley Jeffries, if you're seeing this, double fuck you. Legitimately, fuck you. Never come back on our screens. Never waste our time. Never, ever do we want to see you again. I hope I never cross paths with you again. And I hope fucking Catherine, I hope she's not dating him. And if she is, dump his ass. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So bad. Whoever the hell casted this season, they should be fired and they need to be replaced. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, season 27 of Big Brother US. A season with more potential than probably any modern Big Brother season, and it wound up being a complete fucking circus and a complete shit show. But yeah, hopefully next year, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got to say. I wanted to just come on here and give you all my honest feedback. Sorry if this took long, but I just didn't feel right not mentioning it, not doing a video on it, especially because a lot of you who do follow me know that I am a huge reality TV fan. And I want to start doing more videos like these, more long, short, unedited type videos like this. And if you like this and you want to see more, leave a comment, give me some suggestions, drop a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get notified when I upload or go live. I'm really trying to build this channel up. So please, if you can, spread the word And I promise you, I will try my best to get this thing up and running. I genuinely want to do more stuff like this. And obviously, I'm going to try to do other non reality TV, long, conversation type content in the future. I want to do stuff involving the horror genre. As you guys can see, I got a lot of horror props. You got the Beetlejuice painting right over here. I got a Candyman hook behind me. I got so much shit, you know. And let me know how you feel about the background. This is technically my room slash office, which I do need to do a little bit of cleaning and reorganizing. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, then please don't hesitate to let me know. And if you have ideas on what I could cover, on what I should talk about, whether it has to do with reality TV, horror, something else, please, by all means, comment away. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I'm gonna go watch Hell's Kitchen Battle of the States, a show that hopefully will be better than this shit show of a season. Seriously, CBS, Big Brother, get your shit together. Peace out, y'all.